Leading our bulletin this hour, the couple facing multiple charges of money laundering and the possession and distribution of child sexual abuse material will remain behind bars until their trial. The pair was denied bail at the Randburg Magistrate court today after a lengthy bail application. They were arrested following an FBI-led investigation that uncovered an estimated 10 million pieces of child sexual abuse material at their home. In handing down judgment, the presiding magistrate said the court was satisfied with evidence provided by the state not to grant them bail. Our reporter Lopang Alamu joins me now for more on this case. Good afternoon, Lopang. So the couple has failed in their bid to be released on bail. Just take us through the reasons furnished by the magistrate for that denial.
Well, Mfundo, quite a number of reasons that were stated by the presiding magistrate. Now, we do know that one of the reasons is that the couple is facing possible extradition in more than 3 countries, is what we hear. And it would be very easy for them to find countries that do not have an extradition treaty with South Africa, thus making them a flight risk. We also do know that the court says they are financially capable of making a run. And as we did hear earlier on, in the court as well, one of the reasons being that on the day of the raid and the arrest of Darren Wilken, who's the suspect number 1 and the first applicant in this matter, saying that should he be released, he is going to continue with the business that he was doing. Specifically, when we look at suspect number 1, he made some very worrying comments, or at least this is what the state had produced around Indian women. We understand that he has since, through his application, withdrawn such distasteful comments. Well, that's correct. We did hear last week the state bringing that into question, saying, but Darren, this is not the first time that he's made such comments as well. We do know that it's a Facebook comment that he made about raping an Indian woman. This after the post was basically asking, if you had the powers to do anything for 24 hours, what would you do? And that's exactly what he had to say. Well, he did retract the statement and said that he said that in jest, but that's not a laughing matter, as we heard from the court.
And then as for suspect or accused number 2, what reasons did she advance to be granted bail, even though it has, of course, been denied?
Well, she claimed that she had no dealings with the so-called business, if we may call it that. She just claimed that she was a puppet. Those were the words that were used in her affidavit, just asking for bail, and also saying that she had no control over her banking accounts, and that the court said, but that is not possible because we do know that she had access to those bank accounts. She also does say that Darren Wilken, suspect number 1, applicant number 1 in this matter, was the boss, for the lack of a better term, in the business, and that she would only create the interface and the front pages of the website and then hand them over to Darren, who takes it from there.
So now they'll be remanded in custody until the commencement of the trial. Do we know when possibly there could at least be a pre-trial hearing?
Well, we do know that a month from now, the 24th of March, that's when the trial starts. But we do expect some postponements for a while, and the reason being that the state needs enough time to go through the amount of images, the videos. They need enough time to consult with other agencies, the forensics. We also do know that they are roping in some international help to deal with this matter. It is quite a huge matter, as you can imagine, Mfundo. And one of the things that we heard in court today was that we do know that just having one image or video depicting child sexual abuse material can get you 5 years in jail. Now, you can imagine that they were found with over 10 million images. How many years is that?
Well, certainly a very serious case here and very serious offense. Lopang, thank you very much as always for your reportage. That's SABC News reporter Lopang Alamu, who's been monitoring that child pornography case for us.